What up, guys? It's FordNeck2156 here. I'm doing this video on the behalf of one of my friends who wanted to know how to get the freshest dip, chewing dip. Uh, there's a lot of different videos out there on how to find out how to get the freshest dip. Um, if you know, wherever you go and shop for your dip better, or if you go onto the Northerner website, uh, they deliver the freshest dip that you can get. Uh, but if you do like I do and go down to like a gas station or Walmart, Target, uh, or just any place that's or a tobacco store, how you'll find out what is the freshest is ask them when do they deliver your certain brand that you're looking for. And ask them if they have any that is freshly ordered. That is a key. Like I know that Kodiak that I did the video on last night wasn't the freshest. Uh, it was freaking probably there. It doesn't have a date on it. I wish they would put dates on them. Come on, tobacco companies, put dates on y'all's things so we know when it's fresh. But like I said, I knew this wasn't fresh just because of the three main topics: moistness, because it is a moist snus, so it should have moistness. Uh, Second is it needs to have smell. It needs to smell like what you bought. Say if like a wintergreen, it needs to have that smell. Number three, and this is my biggest one, it needs to look right. If you buy, say, like a Kodiak Premium Wintergreen, which they don't say it's long cut, but I know it's long cut, then like this can right here, it's got to have a long cut in it, like a Longhorn long cut wintergreen. It needs to look like a long cut. If you have pouches, for instance, and the pouches are a lot harder to depict that statement if it's a pouch of long cut, snus, snuff, different stuff. This one is a Timberwolf pouches, and if you look ever on the side of the can, I re-put it. It should say like a moist snooze or snuff, which let me look at the bottom real quick. Yeah, moist snuff pouch. That's a long, like a finer long cut that they put into pouches. So you'll still feel, if you feel the pouch, and I'm going to pull one out so you can see what the pouch portion that we have here in America is. If you live in Britain, they're a little skinnier. This is a pouch. Y'all call them portions in Britain. But these are the brown cotton baggie of tobacco. And what I mean by moistness, if you pick it up and you squeeze it a little, when you take your fingers off, you can see how shiny my finger is, maybe. And then when you rub it together, you should feel a little slickness to it. Damn, that has a lot of scent. And then the smell, whatever you bought, wintergreen, mint, and I believe even my oldest Grizzly can of mint. Let me see if it still has that scent. Yeah, it still has a smell. Even after this one's probably 10 years old can that I had in my pyramid here. But it's, like I said, it's premium mint Grizzly, and it still has a really strong mint smell. So I know that Grizzly would be still good to dip. Yeah, that stuff, whoa. That stuff has a little stronger scent, so. But for wintergreen, when you smell it, it should smell like a wintergreen. It shouldn't smell like. Got some tobacco up my nose from that grizzly can. Yeah. Okay. When you're dealing with wintergreen, it should not be so weak that you can't smell it. Pouches, they have that baggy around it. So yeah, it's going to be a little bit weak, but it won't be super weak. Sorry, don't mean to sneeze on camera, but grizzly gets up in my nose and can't help that. But yeah, wintergreen should definitely smell wintergreen, not, like a tobacco smell. But what you can do is go to your local place, ask them when their fresh deliveries are of the tobaccos. Easiest way to do it. If they don't have the tobacco that you do, ask them, hey, could you order me some? And they'll probably order you some right then. And all you got to do is just continuously check when that order's coming in. Which it only takes, a week probably. Sorry. But like I said, to tell that you have freshness, moisture, if it says it's a moist snuff, make sure it has moisture, even in pouches. I don't know why I'm all sniffly all of a sudden. Tobacco, probably. And say if like you're going for, I don't know, Kodiak, long cut. The long cuts, they still have to have the moisture. They still have to have the smell. The little baggies, they do not have unless you order pouches. And I'm talking about long cut here. It needs to have a sheen to it. When you open up the can, you look at it, it has a sheen to it. That's going to be your freshest one. Tobacco in the nose, never a good sign. The one thing that I definitely do not like when people do it, and I've seen so many YouTubers actually do it, is when they have a can, say, for instance, a can of, I'm not going to use pouches, but long cut. And I've seen them all do it. They store it in the freezer. I don't mind that. But there was one YouTuber I watched a couple of nights ago. He asked me to check his channel out just to see how his videos are. I looked, and he was storing his dip in a drawer in his bedroom. And he went through every can of dip that he had extra of, or technically he had an overstock of dip. And I'm like, dude, all that dip that's at the bottom that you haven't seen in a while, that's all going to be, old, no smell at all. Putting it in the freezer prolongs the life of your dip. Even if the dip company, makes dip and, keeps shelling down and you keep buying it, always put your dips in a freezer. If it's a metal lid and a plastic bottom, put them in a freezer. It'll be the best thing that you've ever done. If it's plastic lid, plastic bottom, still put it in the freezer. Just be aware when you pull it out, don't lift by the lid. If it's a cardboard bottom and a metal top, do not put that in the freezer. Go ahead and dip that. Because the cardboard shrinks, the metal lid will just easily pop off. So you can do it, just make sure that you're careful when you take it out. I'm going to throw some in here. I'm also going to tell you how to dip pouches, if y'all didn't already know. Long cut has its own way of dipping. You can dip it on the bottom, top, bottom, all over your mouth. Pouches, you don't want to have the saliva like crazy. So I usually stick up with my left upper decker and my right upper decker for pouches. My lower two are for long cuts. And depending on how strong you want yours, like I dip for a long time now, I usually do 3 on the upper. So you look like you have a lisp. But as soon as you... I'm going to switch it so I can talk. It's allergy season. So those are the rules that I use to make sure my dip is fresh. I switched it so I could talk. I usually keep them up there because of the saliva. The mud jug that I'm spinning into is their Blue Lives Matter mud jug. It's probably out of off their website already, which is Mudjug1 on YouTube and mudjug.com. Get yourself one of these if you're a regular dipper. This is the Roadie. It fits into any cup holder in your car or truck. Really great design. I've dipped in this for, geez, I would have to say I got this 3 Christmases ago, and I'm still loving it. I lost the funnel. I wish I still had the funnel, but like I said, it still works whether or not you have a funnel or not. But my one thing that I do want to discuss, and it's come apparent now because I've seen so many YouTubers just say it online, and I wish that they would actually say the amount of pouches or amount of tobacco you put into your jaw. Always go small and work your way up. So like if it's your first time and you're dipping pouches, don't stick like 5 of them down into your jaw because you can't conceal that. Start off with 2 and work your way up. Just because the nicotine content in a pouch is about the same as 2 cigarettes. Whereas long cut, a box of cigarettes is like dipping a whole can of chewing tobacco for long cuts. So right now I have three pouches. So each of those pouches like 2-3 cigarettes, depending on your brand at least. If I did Grizzly pouches, it'd be like 4 or 5 cigarettes. Copenhagen's more like the 2 or 3. Siberia is like 7 packs of cigarettes right there. But yeah. Go smaller and work your way up. That's all I really have to say for this video. If you like this video, hit that like button. It just shows me that y'all are watching these videos and, you know, liking the video. If you don't like it, hit that thumbs down. At least I know you viewed it. But like I said, everything that y'all do is appreciated. If y'all are new to my channel, I'm FortNeck2156 and I welcome y'all. There's a red button down below, which is a subscribe button. I try to do a video almost every day for y'all, even if it's on the same stuff or if I'm just talking. So just hit that little button, you'll subscribe, and hit that little pin, you know, that little bell icon and it will update you on videos that I post. I don't know if it's working right now the right way, but just check back on a daily basis because I will have new videos uploaded probably daily, except for maybe once or twice during the holidays, like Christmas, uh, Halloween. I think those are the only Thanksgiving. Those three. I probably won't be posting one on the day, but I will be posting one after and before. So, here's to all my subscribers. I love y'all. And I'll see y'all in the next video. And I welcome to all the new subscribers that hopefully will see something they like on my channel. I love y'all, and I'll see y'all in the next video. For Neck 2156 out.